Seems, can you describe how that one feels, the emotion?
Yeah, I'm really proud. It was a real finals football game on that. The scoreboard was close. The Bulldogs probably were on top for the bulk of the game. In front of 50-odd thousand people. So, they're the games that we as a club want to be part of, and we just hung in. And I thought the longer the game went, the scoreboard didn't get away from us. So I was really proud of the guys.
You said there that you felt that the Bulldogs were on top for some of that time. Did you sort of know, or did you sort of fear at any stage that was going to get taken away from you, or did you know someone like DC would be able to step up in those moments? Because that's what Serrato credited you, having those big moments from those key players.
Yeah, well, there was big moments from our key players. I think we were really positive at half time. We had not much possession whatsoever in the first half, and the scoreboard was maybe 4 in front to them. So, we spoke, one or two tactical changes, maintain the effort, and we'll give ourselves a chance at the back end of the game. And the guys sort of stayed at it, and they were all in with that. And then there was some real class from some of our guys to get the result.
You talk about half time. Turbo got another injection. Was that always planned, or did he aggravate it? I heard that he'd aggravated his shoulder again, because Serrato described it as brave from him today.
Yeah, well, he did get up another needle at half time, but that was always planned. He did land on it the first half. He probably saw that he probably got more involved in the second half. So, he's actually, it was always planned to have another needle. Yeah, he's fine. He'll be right to go again.
Cheers. Where does that win rate in terms of big matches for Manly in your time at the club?
It's hard to compare seasons, and we haven't been in finals for a while, but that's our best win this year. In the context of the season and sudden death, finals footy, to win in a way that we haven't won a whole heap of footy games like to come from behind. So, yeah, just really proud, and I'd say that's our best win so far.
And a couple of the big plays, but just word on Taniela Paseka. It felt like their forwards probably on top in the first half. He comes on in the second half, has a couple of really big carries. How important was he to swinging that momentum your way?
Yeah, definitely. I thought him and Matt Lodge in that second stint, they really got on top of the Bulldogs forwards with some of their carries. We created some momentum, and that sort of probably freed up like Ches and Brooksy and those guys a little bit more in that second half. So yeah, he was really important for us. We wanted and we challenged those guys to have some impact when they come back on in the second half, and I thought they did.
Created the space in the end for Tolu to score that try. Can I just ask what your reaction was like in the box when you see him?
No, it's pretty happy. It's pretty fair try. We see it from Tolu, our trainer, Daly Cherry-Evans. He's a very, very gifted athlete, very quick. Young guy, and so to do it on this stage in front of 50,000, that's a real special finals try, isn't it? And the guys ran it on the last, which we identified that they were sort of dropping back a little bit early, and the guys executed, and it was a pretty special play.
What about Lehigh? Probably a tough initiation into finals footy, but he does have that big play just before half time. What do you say to him, and just how important was that moment for him?
Yeah, well, that was a big moment. For him to go and challenge the contest like he did and come out the other side with the footy. He's a special young kid, and he's very, very humble. And you're right, things didn't probably go his way a lot today, but he's, again, like a lot of the guys, they just stayed at it and found a way. And we talk about big games aren't perfect, and that wasn't perfect. And you've got to move on from moments quickest, if it doesn't go your way. I felt as though the guys did that really well today. So Lehigh, he had to move on from some moments that probably he didn't win, but he did that well, and he stayed at it.
What does Tom's week look like now, mate? Just because he also had the knee that he strapped up, and he was, like you said, a couple of painkiller injections to get through it.
I'm not sure, Dan, I've got to say. We've only got a 6-day turnaround, so again, we'll review and do medicals tomorrow and do some recovery. But he can move, he can run. We'll just sort of see how much training he does on Wednesday. But we won't do a whole heap on Wednesday. We'll just get what we need to get done in prep for the Roosters, and we go again. So Turbo will be part of that plan.
Steve spoke about, you noticed they were dropping back in the last play. Can you take us inside that play to win it? Obviously, you and Tommy combined and started off. How did that unfold?
Yeah, well, it was definitely off the cuffs footy, but we got a quick play the ball. They had one marker. over-chased, and then I thought the space was going to be up the middle, and it closed pretty quickly, and Tom was good enough to get the ball. And then everything that happened beyond that was awesome, you know. I think Brooksy touched the ball, or Rubes, Brooksy, Benny, then Tolu gets the ball and backs himself in space. So there's a lot of hands it went through, and it was just, you know, a small opportunity. And at that moment of the game, I felt like it was just an opportunity that we had to take, because, as Seib said, they were winning field position most of the game.
What about the scrum move? Had you just had that in your back pocket all season and pulled it out when you needed it?
It was a bit more selected for this week, and as you could see on my face, it didn't come off all week, so it was nice to get it right on game day.
Seems a lot of been made about Brooksy waiting 4,000 days for the finals. He finally got here. Has that big moment with Ches with the try, just how proud are you of what he's been through this week?
He's such a good bloke. Like, honestly, he's such a good guy in the locker room. The boys took to him straight away because he trained hard, good attitude. You know, he's a great man. And so I was just really happy for him. Like, all I said to him was enjoy the week, like enjoy the moment today. And again, I was just really pleased for him that he was able to play a big game like that, and he showed what he can do. You know, like he's an outstanding player, and you know, I really believe that him and Chaz, you know, they can be the outstanding, you know, pairing in the competition, and yeah, they're still sort of building that cohesion. But I feel like it was a great reward for, what was it, 4,000 days? Yeah. Yeah, it's a great reward for him. Yeah.
Let's go back to Tom. When did he pick up the knee injury? And was that any concern going into this week? I know we're all focused on the shoulder, but was there any concern going in about that?
No, none whatsoever, no. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, and was it done in the Bulldogs game 2 weeks ago?
Well, that's something that he's had lingering for a little while, yeah. So, but it's fine, it's not an issue, yeah.
Steve, do you guys go into camp again this week? Is that, we were sort of seeing that you were sort of big on that this week. Is that going to happen again?
Well, I'll sort of consult with Chaz and Jake and Tom and see what they want to do. But yeah, certainly if there's an opportunity to do our game rehearsal session at Allianz on Friday, that'd be great. I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, we'll see what the guys want to do. But we went into camp last night. It was great. You know, the guys just, you know, they've got a great connection off the field, and I think that helps on the field. So if they're keen to do it again, we'll do it again.
So you just touched on a point a moment ago saying you've got a 6-day turnaround for next week. I know you would never have said anything before the game leading into this match, but the Roosters have got an extra 48 hours on you. What are your thoughts on that from them playing on Friday night?
No, well, they probably deserve that because they finished higher up the table than us. So we had no complaints. Or like, it is what it is. Like, they deserve the extra turnaround. You know, we'll recover well, and you know, we'll have a short session on Wednesday, and yeah, we'll just start it again. I don't think too many people would have thought that, you know, we'd be where we are at this stage. You know, there's only 6 teams left now, so we've done a good job to get here, but there's more work to do, and we want to continue to, you know, give ourselves the best opportunity on Saturday. So we'll prepare well. 6 days is 6 days, yeah.
I remember that game you played against Allianz a little bit earlier this year. You had a lot of adversity in that match. You almost knocked them over. Like, how much confidence do you take out of that going into next week?
Look, it's probably like Bulldogs 2 weeks ago. We knew that we were going to see the best version of the Bulldogs. Like, that was the best version of them today. And we'll see the best version of the Roosters, I've got no doubt. So the opportunity we've got is to dust ourselves off, you know, maintain that effort and the attitude and the, you know, desire, you know, to stay in the fight, and then, you know, tidy up, you know, some bits of our game. And if we can do that, then we'll go over there and give a good account of ourselves.
Expect to have Jason Stark back. He was targeting this week.
I'm not actually sure on that. He's certainly moving a lot better, Dan. But yeah, I couldn't say 100%. He hasn't actually done any sort of running as such, so I'll know probably a bit more tomorrow.
All good. Thank you. This year, NRL on 9 is your one-stop shop for all footy.
That's right, Freddie. Not about the highlights, action, 7 days a week.
Billy and Gus podcast, get that on your drive on the way home. Immortal Behaviour, grab a seat on the couch for that, and of course my favourite, Freddie in the 8.
The best footy brains, the biggest games.
Don't trust the algorithm, subscribe to NRL on 9 and get all your entertainment there.